hope you're having a great day today. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going well because it is now 7:30 on a Monday. And you know what that means? That I slept in today. Kind of a nice thing. I had my alarm set early and I was like, you know what? I don't need to get up super early. And I'm like, it's okay if I just wake up a little bit later. So I laid in bed and it was so nice to do that. So today's going to be I'm going to try to do like a real life, slow, no fast forwarding on this video. I'm going to try that because I have a new camera I'm trying out. Hopefully you can notice a difference. I don't know if you can or not. I'll have to see how it works because I only have one battery. I ordered the other battery. I don't know how long it'll last, if it'll die on me, and then I won't be able to film anymore. I have to pull out my old camera. So I will see how that goes. But let me know what you think. Let me know how the sound is because I have a microphone on it so that you can hear me, and it is a wider angle lens. So I see that you can see everything now. So there is going to be no more hiding. I mean, I don't really hide anything, but sometimes I shove stuff over there, turn the camera like over here if that's really messy, or keep it over here. So you can do that when you have a camera. So I am going to get just normal household stuff done today. It's Monday. I feel good. I feel really good. It was a good weekend. A good weekend where you're just like, I feel good. So today I woke up and I'm like, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great, great day. So I hope that your day is going well. And if it's not, guess what? It can change. Tomorrow's a new day, or you can reset, give yourself a break, and start back up today. So I'm gonna get my house cleaned up like I like. I just have to there's not a whole lot. We do dishes. I ran my dishwasher 3 times yesterday. I know, crazy. That's the amount of dishes I did not want to do. So I just put them in, left in the morning for church. I did them overnight. Got up in the morning, put them away before we went to church. When we got home from church, I put another load in and ran it. And then I ran it again last night, and there's still some more in the sink. And I'm like, that's okay. It was mostly big stuff that I hand washed. And I was like, I don't even want to hand wash these dishes right now. So I did, and I just put them in the dishwasher. Again, it's okay to do those things. So did that, did a little towels because we're running low on towels. I need to pick up more towels because we're flying through towels like crazy again. But the kids have been jumping in and out of the pool. It's not done yet, but they're still jumping in it when it's freezing cold and not even finished, which is awesome. So they're using the towels. I pulled out the beach towels for them to use, so hopefully they'll grab those, but hopefully they won't go in there just yet till it's completed. So I just need to clean up, wipe up, get food made, all the good things we do on a Monday. So you guys ready to get going with our day? I'm gonna put an earbud on, listen to some wonderful worship music today. I think some good worship music. Drink my cup of coffee that's got spilled coffee down the front of it. So I'll show this side. This side's got stains down. I will not be shaken. Remember, don't be shaken. Don't be shaken by what's going on in the world. There's a lot of garbage going on in the world. Don't be shaken by what's going on in your work. People are people. Don't be shaken by what's going on in your family. Again, people are people. We have human nature. Don't be shaken by what's going on in your own home, relationships. Stand firm. And no, keep your mind pure, keep your mind focused on the one who can make it straight, who can make it not be all jumbled. Don't be shaken. Stand firm in those situations and just trust God with everything. So, all right, I'm gonna start cleaning up and we're gonna get going with our day. Hopefully enjoy the video. I'm gonna try not to fast forward. It's a little bit harder to film that way, but I'm gonna try to do it for you guys. Need to clean this today. I love when you find food in your oven from, you know, a few days ago. That's gross. All right, kitchen, I still gotta wipe my refrigerator. I'm gonna clean my ice machine out. If you have an ice machine, clean it, because one time it wasn't, it was, remember that sensor, how I told you it was weird? I had to look up inside. I had my phone, I looked way up and I was like, ew, it's like gross, way in the back where it curls up, you don't even see it. So get yourself a bottle brush to clean it. It's got a cleaning setting, but it's kind of like the oven. The oven has a cleaning setting. Does it really clean all the way? No, so go ahead and clean it yourself. I just use this in a little bit of water, hot water. Rub your hand in there and feel if it feels slimy. Obviously clean it better. All right, my work is done in the kitchen here except the floors. I do have to clean out the refrigerators, but I'm gonna do that today. I'll go through it when I do food. I flipped my marker board around because obviously where you lift it up, the peeling wants to come off a little bit in that one corner, because that's the one I always do. So I just flipped it over. Just give it a rotation like you do your mattress. It helps out. So, all right, we're gonna move on to the dining room, which we did sand art last night. So a little bit of sand art all over the table. That was my own fault. I was like, oh, it's fine, do it on the table. Now we have sand everywhere. So I'm just gonna clean up the table real quick. Get the benches up so we can do the robots for the floor, because then it'll clean up all the mess on the floor. And look, it's 8 o'clock and it's okay with me. I don't even feel a little stressed or anything. I feel good. Don't stress. Don't worry. Don't let clocks be your motive for the day unless, you know, you have to be somewhere. I'm feeling the beach sand on the ground, but it's just from the sander. Love it. All right, so this room is pretty clean. I did this, I mean, it's not made obviously, but I had, I deep cleaned my bathroom this weekend. I know, it was kind of good to do it, and I was like, I don't have to do that on Monday, so right now I don't have to do this bathroom and the other bathroom, so that's kind of a nice thing. So I just get to make my bed, and I'll probably run the vacuum because, you know, dirt and dust get on the floor. So I have my earbuds in here as well. I have a pair in my bedroom and out there at my desk. So these work good. You know why? Because when I go to sleep, I put one in and I lay my head on the pillow and put this one in. And then sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and just like can't go back to bed and my earbud's dead. And you're like, oh. So all you do is take your other one and stick it in your ear, and it kind of will go in either ear. It doesn't like obviously fit in firmly if it's the wrong ear, but it works. So you're basically these last all night long. That's what's awesome. So when you have that next to your bed, it works out good. And then I have a really long cord. Get yourself some ones on Amazon, because nothing's worse than a short phone cord when you're laying in bed and you want to roll over. So get really long ones. The generic kind work really good. So I just make sure the cords are picked up because the vacuum likes to suck those up. And turn the vacuum out in here, get this floor clean, and this room is done. I'm going to go through, this is going to be like my ordering groceries this week. So I have to go through and deep clean this room and my bathroom, which is the holder of all the supplies. And so I thought I'll just kind of do that when I do that later this week. Today's just going to be a pick up to get the house in order for the week. All right, shut your lights off. Lights are only on for when you're vlogging. You don't normally ever turn your lamp on when you make your bed, do you? No, when you see vloggers that turn their lights on, it's just to bring light into the room because look how dark it is in here. So that's all. It's just for filming. I was just talking, you didn't hear anything I said. The microphone has the light on the back of it, so you don't actually see if it's working or not. I just shut it off because I don't know how long it'll actually last for. I don't know how this whole setup works. But anyways, what I was saying that you didn't hear me saying because I had it, you know, unplugged, is Jaden, I said, you see the whole bathroom now with this lens. Jaden told me to get a wide angle lens a long time ago, and I was like, for what? I don't understand, but now I see, because you see the whole big picture. So I'm gonna clean this bathroom, and then I'm gonna pull some footage off here just to make sure this works, because this is my first time using this. I wanna make sure it doesn't like totally ruin it. So let's clean the bathroom, and if none of this works, you're just gonna get a fast forward with no talking and music. That's how it works. I can't tell if my plug is, the light on means it's off or on, so I need to see here. So the fuse has been popped for a long time, and I thought it was working. Okay, let's walk here. So much easier to just do one bathroom. Wow. Today really was an easy day. It is 8, run into your vacuum and almost fall when you're vlogging. It is 8:30 now on my clock. So that took me about an hour with camera set up too. So that was actually not bad at all. It's gonna get loud with the vacuum. Let's see how the microphone performs. Let's make sure it's on. All right, I need like a little mirror. I'll flip up like a dental mirror so I can know it's actually on. So I'm actually gonna stop this real quick, pull the footage that I have just to make sure that I didn't totally mess up my filming day today, and then I'll come back and do some more. So give me like a few seconds. All right, I had to pull out the old school camera, so you're gonna get a little different view right now. That's so funny, so much different. I need to scrub my little rug right here. I had to bring it over here because the hose is here filling up the pool, and we need to scrub it really good. Just hosing it doesn't work really good, so I got my scrub brush out and I thought I would scrub it. It's barking. So let me scrub this off for right now. We've been inside, been letting my battery charge for my other camera, so that's gonna be the bad thing until my other one comes. So we did school, we got all that done, and then we were working on chores. I had to go out to the garage and do a few things to kind of go through, and so now I'm gonna come clean this. No, but I'll get you lunch in just a second. When I come back in, you just have to give me a second. All right. So they didn't clean up all the way. There's like dog hair in there. I'm trying to scrub it. It will not scrub off. That's okay. There's something red on there, like bright red. Like I thought it was Christmas fuzzies. It's not even coming off. So I'm gonna put it up here to dry in the sun, and then we'll look at it here. Let me hang it up here on the deck. So does it look like it's clean? No, there's like this stuff. So that's kind of coming off. It's like a fuzzy. But it's like all over it. It's like embedded in there. I guess it's better than not having anything on there. So it's scrubbed. What are you gonna do? It'll just rain and dogs will keep laying on it, making dog hair. So grab my soap and my brush and go take it back in and put it away. Probably serve up lunch to the kids. All right, I just pulled all my footage off, and yes, the sound is working, so that's good. So make sure I set it back up. That's the only bad thing. These come with instruction manuals, but they don't tell you everything. So like right now, I just like pushed a button by accident. This one, look at, I figured out how to make it bright, darker and lighter in your room. Hello, you know, you see vloggers and they're like, oh, just the lighting. How do you do that? Well, there you go, look at that. So I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna be at plus 1/3. That sounds good. So look at that, I'm learning something new every day. So I'm excited just to give you guys, I know you guys, some say you don't care, and it's just, like I say, don't start out and buy anything, you know, get the basic, because you're learning and it's okay, and you're gonna get a community of people by your content and what you put out. But also the reason you also want to make your end users experience, you know, nice. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I know you don't care, some of you don't care, but it is probably a lot better to see my whole kitchen and to hear me a whole lot better over top of my vacuums that are going really loud. So I'm happy to be able to do that. So it's been a couple years since I got a new camera, so I'm excited to use this. So it's breakfast time. All right, so we did really good on our food this weekend. We went to Lauren's and Matthew's for Saturday for dinner. So I took a whole tray of goodies over there. They're like, Amy, oh my goodness. And I'm like, hey, I make food for a living and film it, so you guys can eat all this. So I took a ton of treats over there, and I'm like, eat away. So I have a little bit left here. The kids are loving those cinnamon cookies. The cinnamon roll cookies, they said those were so good. So there's some of those left, a little bit of Rice Krispies, a couple donuts left. They're kind of getting, donuts don't usually last that long, a few days, and they're kind of like done, but that's okay. They had plenty. So we're doing good. The food, I think we pretty much ate up. There's a few ribs left, unless Greg ate those, and then we had a little bit of stroganoff. I'll probably have that for lunch today. So I pulled out stuff for dinners for the week. Hold on. I had to sneeze. I'm taking Claritin. I'm gonna see if Claritin helps my nasal cavity. Everybody says try all these things. When you live in the South, I think everybody tries everything. There's no cure. If you live in other states where it's not so high, probably will cure you. I've never had issues until I moved here. So it's okay. We're gonna try around with Claritin and see how that works, but meanwhile I had to sneeze this morning. Anyways, let's get back to life. So I'm going to, this is my week to kind of order my extra groceries, like my paper supplies, and I kind of put a planned menu out. Still have a lot of freezer foods, mind you. I still have a lot of casseroles, things like that. We don't have to do anything. We can just eat what we have, but we do need like fresh fruits and veggies. We're totally out of those. The girls went to Lauren's. They're like, Mom, Lauren had berries and stuff, and I'm like, I know, I'm the failure. No, I'm not a failure. We just at the end of the month that need to get more. So I've kind of went through, I didn't go all the way. I need to go through and kind of clean out. I'll probably do that another day and kind of clean out or maybe I'll do it today. We'll see how the day goes. Organize my freezers a little bit. I've got stuff randomly everywhere, because when you're making freezer meals, you just shove where you can. So I might kind of organize, see what I have. Same thing for my cupboard, so I can kind of see, all right, where we're at. Nothing gets lost. I don't lose anything. Eventually it all gets eaten, but I kind of like to get to that point too of, all right, what do we have, so I can know what to make, and then we can go from there. So I would like to do that either today or this week. We'll see. Maybe this video will have it. Maybe it won't. It depends on how life is. I don't know. I just might cut this video short today and enjoy the rest of my day. Amy, what are you doing? You're cutting your video shorter. I know. Sometimes, like, vloggers take breaks, and they take breaks and they go away for a week. I don't think I've ever done that. Only time I didn't even take a break. I know. I think I went just because of uploading purposes, didn't give you a video, but I think I've consistently always had a video. Pretty sure. I don't think I ever took a day off. So to give you something, I'd rather have it be shorter than nothing at all. So I've got this tracker thing on my thing, and it tracks my eyeball and my face, so all I see is this little thing following my eyeball. Don't follow my eye. I gotta change that later. But anyways, I need to get breakfast right now. So I'm loving avocado toast, loving it, loving it. Brooklyn's like, Mom, I love seed bread. So she's eating my seed bread with me. The what is it, the protein one. So I have one more slice left. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna fry an egg, and I have an avocado here. I'm gonna make a double-decker one with only one piece of bread. That'll work. And then I have lots of crepes. We still have crepes and French toast left. So I'm gonna make these up for the kids today, because that's gotta get up with strawberries. They can have those today, and then that'll be a good breakfast. So got my toast going. I'm just gonna cut this open real quick. You guys show me how to do it right inside here. Amazing, but I'm gonna fry an egg too. So we're gonna do a bunch of things at once. Let's go make them. Smashed an avocado. All right, normally I do 2 pieces of toast, but I'm just gonna shove it all in one because I have one more slice left, and that's okay. I'm gonna eat this right now, get my breakfast out of the way, have my cup of coffee, and enjoy for a few before everybody's awake, because they'll be getting up soon, or I'm gonna have to wake them up. Probably have food in my teeth. That's okay. My vacuums are going. I'm going to see how the filming here works. If not, I won't put this in here, but hopefully I'll get you. So, hold on, choking on my food. So, it's good to get a few minutes, if you can, by yourself. In the morning, I like to take my time with the Lord each morning. And when I don't, I can see the effects it has on me for the day. I always feel like overly anxious. I just feel like I'm falling apart. And so, it feels good to take that time with the Lord, get some like, all right, this is what I got to do today, Lord, and then go about your day. Now, you don't always have those times, because I know you have lots of little kids sometimes, and you just don't get that opportunity to do any of that. So, if you can take it, get it. That's what I say. So my kids, if I would let them sleep all day, they would sleep all day long. Some parents say, oh, their kids get up at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Not my kids. My kids could stay up late, and they could sleep in all day long. Not all day, but for a while, if I let them. So some days it's busy for me, and I'm making food, and I'm doing something, so I say, you know what, let me get my work done, and then I'll have them come up for chores and work, and that's okay. And sometimes I'll do that, and I don't mind doing that as a mom, but like today, I want to get them up normal time, so we can start our day and get school done, things like that. I have to get their school, so I'm going to go like do a, hey, first time to wake up, and then get them up, flip a load of laundry. It sounds like that laundry is going to be done, and then get their school up for the day. And then they can do their chores. It was a very easy Monday. My goodness, I'm like, this was an easy Monday. I love easy Mondays. I mean, I think just taking one job off, like not cleaning the bathroom helps hugely. Getting the rest I need is huge. Like when you don't get sleep, you feel tired, you feel worn down. I get it. So I know sometimes I get up early, and sometimes I let my body rest and get the sleep that it needs. So I know this week I was feeling tired, so I made sure to get the sleep that I needed, just because I know that my body needs that right now. So it's good. You just gotta listen to your body. You gotta listen to God. If God says sleep in a little bit, then sleep in a little bit. It's okay. Things will get done. Like I just got all my work done in an hour, and I'm like, wow, I had breakfast all by myself here. Kind of a nice thing. So only happens once in a great while. So good. So I'm waiting. I usually like to clean my floors before they get up, but that doesn't happen. That's okay. All right. So let's go. Let me go get the boys up. I won't bring you, and then put my dish away here. And then we'll be getting breakfast ready for everybody. I'm gonna wait for the girls' laundry to make that be full, and then I'll do the towels. Then we'll have all the towels done. I got another stash over here already done. So those are all done. We'll get folded. All right, I'm gonna go wake the boys up. Good morning, boys. The kids are getting up now, so I won't do the whole don't have any sound. I might, we'll see. So I'm just gonna make a couple little, one of these little roll, what are these things called? Crepes. Make some crepes. Maddie's gonna make some eggs over there. I understand.
It's okay if it has a little bit of egg.
Oh yeah. Mommy's usually, look at these. All right, so I gave breakfast to everybody. Everybody took it. You want to give your kid, you want to try to use up your food. Nothing to try to use it up, but they'll just come up and be like, yeah, I'll have a granola bar. I'm like, don't have a granola bar. Have the homemade food. But if you make it and say, here you go, they all took it and ate it, so they're all eating it. I am left with 2. That's it. So I have 2 here with lots of strawberry sauce, and I'll set that right here on the countertop. Someone will come up and eat it, I'm sure. So in my refrigerator, I have a lot, about half a container full of strawberry sauce left. So I made myself a note tomorrow. I have 3 containers of bananas left to make like a smoothie tomorrow with some, I have vanilla milk in there, or almond milk. We'll use that up. So that will take care of that. So that's good. So I'm gonna go look at my refrigerator and see what I got for lunch and dinner today. So not bad for leftovers. We have a little bit of the soup left. This soup, Brooklyn will probably eat that. It's kind of done. And then the stroganoff. I'm gonna heat this up for lunch. So we'll heat that up and use it up. And then I pulled out 2 freezer meals that were in here last night because I'm trying to clear out my freezer and just get meals over there. So I pulled out chicken tetrazzini, and which is a stuffed one, and then I have cheeseburger pie. Will it be good? I don't know. We're gonna try. So I'm gonna bake both of those today. Then we can have those for dinner. We'll just do probably the chicken tetrazzini tonight because it's pasta, and save the pie for tomorrow and just heat it up. That works that way. So I'm just gonna put these in a bowl to put in the microwave just to get the big bowls out of the way. And then my refrigerator, as you can see, is pretty well. I've kind of gone through and weeded out and used it all up, which is really nice. We have some mozzarella cheese left. You know, you have 3 things of mozzarella cheese open. I don't know how that happens, but it does. So I just don't want that to get bad, but I want to mix them because there's different kinds. So I'm gonna put that like here. So we use that up. Those are ribs. It's based, and there's breakfast left. That's it. So I've kind of got my freezers down to like just cheese in the bottom. There's energy bites. There's some frozen fruit there. There's kuip and a ragu pasta there, and bacon still, which is awesome. And then this one has the tea and the Kool-Aid, not the Kool-Aid, the lemonade in there. And then there's yogurts on the bottom. We do not like those. I keep checking my microphone. I bought those for Ashley and Paul, but it's not her favorite either. Or I think Ashlyn's the only one that likes it, so she doesn't need 24 pack of, or whatever it is, of yogurt, because nobody else likes it. So word to the wise mom. So I think Evan will eat them, so hopefully he'll eat it. And then I pulled out the meat sauce from my girlfriend Tammy. So I thought I would, remember she gave me her her leftover spaghetti, or pizza spaghetti sauce. So I'll cook some pasta, so we can have that with the Parmesan cheese maybe for lunch tomorrow. I think that'll work. And then we can do the cheeseburger pie for dinner. So that's used up. That's it. I got bread. This one I've kind of gone through. There's only a few things like good. That's avocados frozen. I found that if I just take them out and let them thaw and use them, they're awesome on toast, but I still have 1 more left. So after tomorrow, we'll use that stuff. And then there's some bananas. There's a little bit of frozen fruit, and there's tomato paste in there. I think that's it. Tomato paste and spaghetti sauce in there. So spaghetti sauce. And then there's a little bread. I thought I'd make their hamburger buns. We won't have hamburger buns, but we'll use them for garlic bread. So I thought we could do that with those. So just trying to empty at least these ones, because these are like the catch-all freezers that I just kind of throw the little random pieces in. And then I've got my like food stuff in the other ones. Like downstairs we have bacon, we have meatballs, there are lots of kielbasa, there's flour down there. What else is down there? Applesauce, that kind of stuff. So if I can kind of keep, that's like the excess stuff that's just the waiting to use. Up here I'll have all my meals in there. I'll go through and clean that out today. But let me get this stuff put away, throw these in the oven, because cook them in the morning and be done, so you don't have to worry about heating your oven up all day long. So let me do that first. That'll actually fit in my microwave. No need to put it in a plastic one. All right, I wasn't gonna do this, but I might as well do this now because the kids are still getting moving. So those 2 fridges and freezers are pretty well cleaned out. I wanna kind of see what I have so I know what to get for groceries. So like I said, that's organized in a way that I know it. Let me check this one here. I know this is just kind of everywhere. Oh yeah, those are all meals up there. So we still have plenty of dinners. So I need to, let me move all this stuff up to the top. Let me do a little organizing in here. so what I have, that took me like 5 minutes. So what I have in here is, these are all our freezer meals. So we still have a lot of freezer meals. I didn't realize there's steaks over there. I'm like, Amy. So now I know. See, it pays to clean out your refrigerator a little bit. Freezer. So those are all the meats and stuff. That's like the hamburger, what I have. So now when I hit like our discount store, I'll go, all right, I don't have any extra ground beef, so buy that. But I do a lot of shredded chicken, so don't worry about buying a lot of stuff to shred. Maybe fresh chicken, that kind of stuff. This is all more meals, extra meat, lots of pepperoni, and lots of sausage. I put veggies in the drawer because I was looking for mixed vegetables the other day, did not have any, and then realized they were in the bottom. So down there is just the fruit. I put zucchini down there because I'll use that for baking. There's an extra, there's a dinner Salisbury steak. The only one in the pan, and some popsicles, ice cream. Put popsicles over here for the kids. There's banana bread there, that good banana bread, and bagels. And I pulled out the whoopie pies. I'm gonna put those in that freezer, so when we're kind of done with snacks, I can pull those out to use them because they've been frozen for a while. So plenty. This will give me a good way to look at it and go, all right, this is what I got left. This is what I'll make. This is what I'll buy. This is what I'll need to get, that kind of stuff. We have plenty of dinners in there, which is a good thing. So I think I kind of planned out a rough estimate. Kind of did a little planning for meal, but not too much. I have an idea what I want to make, and I'm trying to use up what I have. I'll share that with you another day. So got that part done good. Let me go put this stuff away and put away my trash. Okay, so I'm sitting here. I'm like, wow, my day is done. What do I forgot to wash my floor, Amy. So I need to wash my floor really quick before the kids, step all over it. So get that washed. That's good. I'm like having a great Monday. What a great Monday. I have to get their school out, but that won't take that long. I don't even know if I'll show that. My battery is, I keep taking it out in between and charging it. I'm waiting for my other one. I think it comes this week. So that's the only downfall. I'm like, what if my battery dies and I can't film what I need to do? So we'll work around it. All right, let me get this done here. Sometimes I spray the floor. Sometimes I just wet the mop. I'm just pouring this directly on there, and I'll do that when I get to the other side. So let's do this floor. This wide angle, you can get so much more. That's a nice feature. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do is school for the kids. It's already, look what time? After 10, yes, we're getting along. Kids are moving and grooving, getting things done. I need to get their school out so when they are ready and done with their chores, they can get their school done. So I've got the kids' school all done out. A lot of you asked me what we do, like they say they do my curriculum, which is great. It's just a very basic curriculum right here. And this is a good thing to have. But what I do is I do some filler pages in between too, because life is a little busier for me and I don't always take the time like I should during the day. And teach life. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what's happening with working. It definitely is not like it used to be. So I feel like I need to do some other pages to compensate for my lacking during the daytime, if that makes sense. So I always recommend going to the library, do extra classes, watch videos together, do things like that that you can do that your kids can learn on top of just the basic stuff. But we don't do a lot of that, so I'll do, I just don't. It's just my season in life right now. So I will get extra books from like Aldi, like the big book. They're like, I think, what is it called? Big, just big, and it has the gray. School Zone does one. Aldi had them for $4.50 or something like that. So I just got the pages from there. I just take out a page and do it. It's a review of what we've already done. It just helps solidify a little bit of what we've already done for school. So gives them a little bit extra work. And then, hey, if I miss something, it's in the papers. That's how life is, and everything is a repeat. So remember that. Don't stress out over school. I'll do a video one day on school and not stressing over everything. I need to do that one day because someone asked me about that. So teach them the basics. That's what they need. That's what my curriculum is, very basic, and then we just do the extras. But I don't, like I said, I don't always come back and do during the day and teach things like I would have done back in the olden days, you know, before I vlogged. So vlogging takes up time, and I'm okay with that. Very thankful for what it does for our family right now, but it just doesn't give me the job just to be able to do that I did before. So I like to fill in with a little bit of extra. That's why I have Lauren come and help me, and she does, you know, never did had help. I wouldn't need help if I was just a mom, or just, I don't say that mom, if I was a stay-at-home mom, I would just do it myself. But now that I vlog, that takes time. It takes time to edit, it takes time to do it. It's a business. It takes time to do emails and do things and all the things you have to do. It does take a lot of extra time out of your day. Most people don't put videos out every day because it takes time. And so for myself and our family, it's a blessing and it's a wonderful thing for it. So we go, okay, so it's better for us to hire someone that we love, Lauren, and trust, and she does what I do. So she'll teach this kid's school a couple days a week, you know, make sure the house gets done, make sure they get out and play, all the things that sometimes I don't get to do in a day because I'm busy vlogging and working and stuff like that. So thankful for that, not a complaining, very thankful for the ability to bless her and Matthew and help them that way. Then she doesn't have to go somewhere else and work. She can work right here at home with her siblings, and that's always fun. No, it is, she does good. So it works out that way, and then she'll do extra stuff with them as well, and then I'm able to like, hey, what do I need to teach them more of, or how are they failing them, or what are you noticing, and we can talk a lot like that. So it works out good that way. All right, school pages here. Will we school through the summer? I don't know. This year we'll have the pool. Sometimes I do some stuff this summer, but I feel like this year we're gonna have to go. We're only on week 27, and it's already 20, I think 28 will take us to the end of April. Let me think for a minute. What do I have, 35 weeks? I believe it's 35 weeks of school. Let me see. What does my books even go to? I don't even know. I think it's 35 weeks. I don't have it in the back of my book here. Wonderful. I think, I just gotta find it. Hold on. Week 30. I think it goes to about 35 weeks. So we are at, next week we'll have 28. So we'll have 6 more weeks of school. So actually, that'll put us right to June. So we'll probably just take the rest of the summer off and, you know, see how life goes and what happens, and maybe start up on time. We didn't start on time this year because of Lauren's wedding, and the year before we didn't because of, why? Because we went to Michigan. I don't even know why. So, all right, my battery's gonna die, so I better charge this for a little bit, and I'll come back and see you in a little bit. We're gonna chores and life and all the goodies. I put the stroganoff in the oven. Hello, the oven's on. It can heat it up in that pan, and we'll have that for lunch. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so it has been a while. I took my other camera out because I was charging this battery. I needed my battery. When it comes, it'll be a whole lot easier. So I did my other camera outside, cleaned that rug, came in. Basically, I just kind of went around. We did some school, got school done, got that finished. We had lunch. Everybody had stroganoff. I said, if you eat stroganoff and soup, we're done with it. So now that's done. And then dinner heated up. This looks really good. Let me show you. It's easier for me too. Well, actually, I can probably bring you to it. Let me bring you to it. All right, so we'll see how this works. The microphone's on the front now. This is dinner. Look at it. This is, what is this called? It's the chicken divine. That, it tastes really good. And then this is the cheeseburger pie. That's got the puff pastry in it. Oh yeah, see the puff pastry right there? Oh yeah, right there, crispy. So that's gonna be delicious. So we ate up everything else in the refrigerator. So I'm excited because my refrigerator is looking bare, which is good. What I did, I cleaned this one out too. It's pretty bare except for the food. So what I did, I didn't share this, but I came in my pantry here because this week I kind of have to get a list of things for what to order. So I came in my pantry here and just kind of organized it a little bit. Not like too crazy, but like what I did is I went through here, kind of saw what we had up here. I have reorganized a little bit. We have a little bit of crackers that kind of like threw one away. Filled up this because I had one in the other pantry. Filled up the granola bars. Realized we have a lot of crackers, so we need to use those up. And we still have a ton of these. Remember, like we went through those, the kids loved them. Now they're like in abundance and they don't even eat them. So I just need to pull those out there. Get my hidden stash of macaroni and cheese. All my baking stuff, I kind of put it all out here. Clean up my shelves just a little bit, just so I know what's in here. My pastas are all here. Kind of went through down here as well. Clean up. I need to vacuum the floor in here because that'll be, this is not mine, this is Evan's stuff. Vacuum the floor in here to get the crumbs off the floor, which will be really, really good. And then I went to my hallway closet, which I want to show you. Over there, I just have some pasta. Let me sit my legs down here. Like spaghetti pasta, and there's some linguine, just so I know what's over there. We have peanut butter over there. There's soups over there. And we have like, I looked at my big cans of stuff. So I just kind of looked at it and went, okay, this is what I do have. Just to kind of, so when I get my list out, it's going to be a whole lot easier. I need to do under my sink a little bit and just kind of organize that, which I'll do that right now. And then I'll know when I make my list what I have. If you don't know what you have, like by cleaning it up, I just realized in here it needs to be straightened. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty empty. Okay. If you don't clean up and organize things, you're just going to buy repeat of things because you don't realize you have them. So always good to do that. So I'm just kind of doing that, structuring, organizing, that kind of thing. I'm going to do under my sink real quick. I know I have soaps and stuff. I'm just going to kind of try to somewhat organize that. No?
Slushy you
Careful.
buy somewhere.
She did, didn't she?
No, she put it in there. Okay.
Can we go put this in the garage for Mama? Okay. All right, so it has been a good day. I have just been editing today's video. Doing this style of video where it's a lot harder or takes longer to chop the clips, and just like, you know, if you have a 5-minute clip, to chop it and then delete all the in-between ones, slide it all over, versus just changing the speed on it and it does it for you real quick. So it takes a little bit longer. It took me about 2 hours, but that's okay. I'm getting here. I told the kids, so we'll get to the park here in a little bit. So I'm on 48 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's a plenty big video. So I'm going to be done now. So we're going to have that dinner time. We're going to have the chicken divine tonight. Save the cheeseburger pie for tomorrow for dinner. I'm finished. Our day is done. I've got all the laundry. The girls, I threw their bedding. I put those outside to dry. They dried in the sunshine, and then that was it. And I'm like, that's the last thing they have to put on their things. The kids are off dispersing, doing their own things, doing their school. I've checked Jaden and Brooklyn's school in between. It's just been a good day. So this is a good Monday. I feel like an accomplished, good Monday. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the park tonight. I'm gonna go to the park, take my kids, and we're gonna play, and they're gonna run, skateboard, and walk, and just play on the things. And the sun's out. It's beautiful. I should take you outside. We should go outside and read our Bible for the day. That's what we should do. Let's go head outside for a minute. Wow, look at that gorgeous day. Oh, that sunshine feels so good. Beautiful. Now, normally I can't sit out here because usually it's looking like this, what it normally looks like. And it's so dark over here, and I always have to move. Oh, look at it. I can just change that. Oh, wait. How do I do that? Hold on. Change the adjustments. Look at instant color. This is so nice. I'm going to sit on this side with the, I guess you get the white background, but it has been a good day. It is a good day. I'm feeling great. It's beautiful. It's when you're inside, it feels so cold because the mountain air is like frozen, but you come out in the sun and it's like, oh, it is a beautiful, glorious day outside. So I'm going to finish. I don't have to add any audio to this video, which is good. You usually have to add music to it. So I will just get to export it right now. So that's going to save my day. And then my kids and I are going to go to the park and enjoy ourselves. So thank you who told me to turn the chairs around for Ruby. That's what I did so she can stay off my thing. All right, so you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Let's read our psalm, and then we'll say goodbye. Sound good? So I usually say goodbye and then do the psalms, but I'll just do psalms. If you want to shut off, you can shut it off too. All right, Psalm 81. God's goodness and Israel's waywardness. Sing aloud to God, our strength. Shout for joy to the God of Jacob. Raise a song, sound the timbrel, the sweet-sounding lyre with the harp. Blow the trumpet at the new moon, at the full moon on our feast day, for this is a statute for Israel, an ordinance of the God of Jacob. He established it for a testimony in Joseph. When he went throughout the land of Egypt, I heard the language of whom I did not know, saying, I removed the burden from his shoulder. His hands were freed from the basket. You called in the time of trouble, and I rescued you. I answered you in the secret place of thunder. I tested you at the waters of Meribah. Hear, O my people, and I will admonish you. O Israel, if you would listen to me, let there be no strange God among you, nor shall you worship any foreign god. I am the Lord your God, who brought you up from the land of Egypt. Open your mouth wide, and I will fill it. But my people would not listen to my voice, and Israel did not consent to obey me. So I gave them up to the stubbornness of their heart, to walk in the path of their own counsel. Oh, that my people would listen to me, that Israel would walk in my ways. Then I would quickly subdue and humble their enemies, and turn my hand against their adversaries. Those who hate the Lord would pretend obedience to him and cringe before him, and their time of punishment would be forever. But I would feed Israel with the finest of the wheat, and with honey from the rock I would satisfy you. All right, God is good. Yes, he has lots of goodness. Have a beautiful, blessed day. We'll see ya. Bye.